Hey everyone, Jeff here from World Class Bullshitters, obviously because you're watching the channel, but today I thought I'd do something different. I don't do trailer reactions, but then again, this channel hasn't existed when an Indiana Jones film dropped. So, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Yeah, alliteration's cool, but that's really the Dial of Destiny, come on. There's the Temple of Doom, the Last Crusade. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull's not that good, but I'm not going to get into that right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to watch this trailer live and give you a trailer reaction. I've been watching Star Wars from Disney, haven't been impressed. Now we're going to see what Kathleen Kennedy's Indiana Jones is like. And let me just give you a quick interpretation of the title card. And now we begin. Oh, Sala. Alright, so Indy is an old man walking down New York City. There's a scuba diving scene in Indiana Jones. That's new, but the CGI is over the top. We got the same shitty trailer music. Okay, so there's the castle and the flashback scene. So that trailer leak we had was real, because these are all images from that trailer leak. Here he's at the airport. The de-aging's not 100% there. So... oh my god! The CGI on him on the horse is terrible! His head isn't even on it. Indiana Jones jumped a horse over a subway. Alright, so let's stop this here. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Well, I buried the lead. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was really terrible. But this film, Dial of Destiny, I can't judge yet. But based on the trailer, I don't have very much to look forward to. So, the trailer has the same boring bullshit of the downtrodden, slow rendition of the theme with one piano note, just like The Force Awakens, iconic imagery, same old shit. But this doesn't look like an Indiana Jones film. This kind of looks like every other action film you'll find today. There's nothing special about this trailer in terms of content. It's the fact that it's Indiana Jones, and well, it's Indiana Jones. We have The Last Crusade, we have The Raiders of the Lost Ark, we have Temple of Doom. All great, iconic movies. The difference between Indiana Jones and Star Wars is Star Wars was a science fiction epic with a lot of special effects. And Indiana Jones, while it did have a lot of special effects, was a very real-world, gritty film. And this one looks polished, over the top. It looks like a Marvel movie, and there's no grit or... I don't want to say realism because it's Indiana Jones, and he... If this movie finds a way to nuke the fridge, I'll be very impressed. But I digress. This trailer, though... why should I get too excited? I don't think I will. We saw Star Wars. We saw Star Wars 7, 8, and 9. We've seen Andor. We've seen Rogue One. We've seen a lot of this stuff. We've seen Obi-Wan, and you're seeing my thumb currently. Sorry, folks. I should have got a tripod. So I wanted to change location to continue to talk about Indiana Jones for just a minute, because I had a moment to let the trailer sink in, and nothing's changed. Let's be honest, folks. This is a modern Disney film. This is a modern Lucasfilm. What does a modern Lucasfilm mean? A lot. It's the antithesis of a Lucasfilm, or George Lucas's films, or even a Steven Spielberg film. See, folks, this is Indiana Jones without Steven Spielberg, without George Lucas. We have Harrison Ford, we have Kathleen Kennedy, I guess Frank Marshall in some regards, but that's not enough. This trailer looks about as lifeless as The Force Awakens. I want to buy in, I want to get excited, I want to believe in Indiana Jones, but I just don't. I've spent the last, 2012, it's been 10 years that Lucasfilm has had control, or excuse me, it's been 10 years since Lucasfilm was purchased by Disney. It's been a bad 10 years. Yeah, we grew, yeah, we're here, we're happy, folks, thank you for that. But at the end of the day, my favorite properties got railroaded and they went in dry on Star Wars. And what's the difference between Indiana Jones and Star Wars? Not a lot. Harrison Ford's there, and it's going to get treated the same way. Lucasfilm really is a studio of just a few IPs. They don't have very many things under their belt. They have the biggest IP ever, Star Wars, and Indiana Jones is up there. It's one of the biggest film franchises in history. And so, of course, this film's going to be talked about in the same level of pomp and circumstance as the Star Wars films, but I bet you it's the same level of quality that went into the Star Wars films that are going to go into this film, or this film even. Indiana Jones 5 and the Dial of Destiny. Yes, I have to get used to calling it the Dial of Destiny. How am I supposed to get too excited after what I've seen? How is the audience supposed to want to throw their money at this film? Oh, it's the epic conclusion of Indiana Jones. We were marketed that in 2008. It's the return of it. Yeah, you were marketed that too. It's old man. Yeah. He already tried to pass off the hat and the whip. We already had Shia LaBeouf. Now we got Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Whoop-dee-doo. She's so great, right? His goddaughter. At least it's not a convoluted Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones, and some absentee father. Like, look, Han Solo was an absentee father. That was stupid. So at least Indiana Jones is just an absentee godfather. But then again, wait, Indiana Jones was an absentee father. What's it with shitting on all the dude heroes? Like, there's this article about the 10 greatest movie heroes of all time, and some of those heroes have been adapted or they made another film with them, and those heroes have gone down, washed down the toilet. Han Solo, John McClane, The Terminator. A lot of iconic characters have all been flushed down the toilet because they want to make another film, they want to make another movie, they want to find a way to make more money from you. And, well, it ain't working anymore. A film like Top Gun Maverick, everybody loved. It made so much money. It's the #1 film of the year. Yes, it's good. Yes, it's that good. But also, Maverick is treated like Maverick. Maverick is Maverick on screen. How many iconic characters can you say are themselves on screen when you see them? Very few. Nowadays, you'll have Bond on screen, but it's Bond in name only, or Bino. You'll have Indiana Jones, but Indiana Jones in name only, or Gino. That works, right? My point is, you can put the marketable character on film, but you actually have to put the marketable character on film. Just because there's a hat and a whip doesn't mean it's Indiana Jones. If adventure has a name, it must be Indiana Jones, and the adventure in this film must top or exceed, well, that's the same as the top, but it needs to exceed what came before in the Indiana Jones franchise. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to go underwater. Yay. What else are we going to do? Go to space? Go back in time? There you go. The Dial of Destiny, time travel, all this fun stuff. Just an easy way to cash in on Indiana Jones nostalgia. And I'm nostalgic for Indiana Jones. I love the films. I got the Blu-rays, the 4Ks, the Betamax, the Laserdisc, film posters, figures, dolls, a hat, you name it, I got it. All right? If fandom has a name, it must be Jeff Hicks, because I buy into that shit all the time. And as much as I hate Indiana Jones 4, at least the merchandise that came with it was kind of cool. And so I can come into this film with that in mind, like, hey, at least there's going to be cool toys. That's about it. Why not just make me an Indiana Jones toy line? Why make me sit through a 3-hour film where you bend him over a pinball table and go in dry? Lucasfilm, you've already hurt Indiana Jones. You've ruined that character's name, that legacy, and it's going to be interesting to see just how much further you can take it. I hope Kathleen Kennedy has taken the last 10 years and the last 5 years of this fandom criticizing her and calling her out as a personal challenge on how to top Star Wars with Indiana Jones. Folks, if you thought Han Solo and Luke Skywalker went through the ringer, wait till you see what happens to Indiana Jones. I'd love it to be different, but I can't believe that it actually will be. So folks, thank you for watching. I know this is different. I apologize. It is November. Oh no, it's December. I have no excuse. So folks, I gotta go take care of this. November is over. I don't need to look like a mountain man anymore. But as you get this live, make sure you check out tonight's WCBS podcast, where we're going to talk about the Indiana Jones film and a whole lot more. We're also going to be covering Cocaine Bear. Yeah, I don't know what Cocaine Bear is either, but I'm interested. So folks, thank you for watching. I don't know if we're going to be using this as the new format as much, but it was a quick way. So click over here on one of these videos right now and get more WCBS content. And while you're at it, go over to WokebustersComic.com right now. Go get the book. That poster is part of the book campaign. That's the cover featuring me, Dion, Kendo, and Nick. We're the Wokebusters in this story. It's the last time you'll ever see the WCBS crew in a comic, but it's our biggest and best one yet. So folks, check out the links below, join us when we go live, and check out all the content. WCBS, we are the epitome of pop culture, and we're here all the time to entertain you. So folks, thank you for watching. Be smart, be safe, be cool, but always be excellent to each other.